Hello everyone, welcome to Cornflower Crafts. My nickname is Corn and I'm here today because I was working on a birthday card and I thought y'all might want to come along and finish it up with me. I'm a very slow crafter, so there's a lot that I've done already. Excuse the mess, but I was working on some Christmas stuff and I wanted to make this birthday card for a very creative friend here on YouTube. And I thought, well, let me just push all the Christmas this way. So that's why it looks like that. Believe it or not, I did clean off one section. And then when I started doing the card, that got filled up with stuff again. So it was organized, semi-organized for about half hour. I'm going to place this here. I've already stamped happy birthday. Let me ask y'all something. The stamp comes from Stampendous, and I'm including this also in my in the open for me joining in on the open collab stampplay. Hashtag stampplay. It is our hostess is Susan from Susan's Heartstrings. And have you ever? I've had these for some time and I have never used them. I thought I had used Thinking of You, but I guess I didn't. Because look, they look brand new except for the happy birthday. Have you ever taken them out? Maybe it's because I've had them a while. But have you ever taken them out and it was super hard just to get them off of the clear, I guess it's acetate. And then when you put it on your stamping platform, it wanted to take the paper or the cardstock that you were stamping, even if you had 3 magnets holding it down with it. So I did it before on a darker pink cardstock, and it did that to the point where when I stamped it the second time, it came up, you know, it moved the paper to the point where I thought I had it just right, but it looked terrible. So that went away. This section I saved. The bottom section went in the trash can. So I'm going to place this here first. And what I'm going to use this time around is the Fabri-Tac. And how are you all doing today? Is it a good day for y'all? I hope so. And I hope and pray, as I know so many people here are too, for everyone in Florida dealing with the terrible aftermath of the hurricanes. Oh my goodness. We lived in Florida for a while, and but while we were there, we didn't have to deal with what the residents are dealing with now. Oh, mercy. Mercy. I want to go right about here. Let me make sure Fabri-Tac lets you move it. You don't have tons of time to move it, but they let you move it just a little bit. Okay. I also, as you all know, take my brayer to these. You can hear that glue squishing around underneath. Okay. And what I did, I've already done this too, I don't know where I bought them now, but I had these little felt discs that they had, I don't have them with me right now, I must have put them up. They had sewn through all of them, through the middle. Excuse me. Fall allergies are acting up. And they had sewn, you know, one right after another, little tiny gap between them. And I had purchased them years ago, thinking, I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but I'll do something. Well, I was looking at them, and I was thinking about, you know, I also draw the balloons sometimes, and then work with my Ohuhu markers to color them or something. But I thought, no, I want to do something different. So I had taken out the stitching that they did, and then I hand sewed these, and then just came out the bottom with, this is embroidery floss that I sewed them with, and it just came out the bottom for the balloon strings. Excuse me. And I thought, ooh, let's try to place them like this, and then try to put them down here and glue it right there. And then I have this little bow, bling bow, like so. That's what I'm hoping we will accomplish. But I'm one that has to make sure, there we go, that I like the placement first of my balloons. And I'm going to go ahead and use the Fabri-Tac again. We're dealing with felt. And see, that's how I hand sewed them. And I will also go to, whoa, my embroidery floss wants to come up at the end there. No, you. Okay. We'll do that one like so. I kind of want that to come straight down if I can get it to do so. This one to an angle, because the balloons, well, or should I do it like so? Well, that doesn't look too bad. And like I said, if you do put the Fabri-Tac on your stitches, even though I did, when I was sewing, take the ends. There's no knot under here because you definitely see it under this felt. So on my next stitch, you know, I tried to place the original stitch down. I don't know if that's enough on there or not. I'm not. There we go. There. But you don't want too much, because then, unfortunately, it shows through. So I'm going to have to get my finger all icky. And that's okay. Maybe a little bit to the right here. Yeah, one thing you can do if you get Fabri-Tac on you is rub your fingers together, and you can get that off pretty easily. And then maybe this one. Would that be fun coming down this way? You know, for a little to the right, a little to the left, and then straight at the top. I think so. Let's try that. I've never done felt balloons before, not that I can remember. Let's put it that way. So we're going to go over this way a little bit. And then we'll go over with our strings. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is make sure I have them like I want them, I will cut my embroidery floss at the bottom. Now what you can do is put like a little piece of paper here to hold your strings down like so, and then put the bow on, or you can just do it with your fabric-tack and hold that down, because what's going over, or what's going on this is gem tack. And I think I'm going to go ahead and do just that. I think I'm going to, wait a minute, where exactly do I want this bow? Right about there. Or do I want it after the happy birthday? No. I wanted it to go, I should have gone over maybe a little bit more. Oops. Yeah, let's go over just a little bit more. Okay, right about there. I'm going to go ahead and do this last because I forgot I'm supposed to be doing my pocket. Uh-oh. So hopefully that will hold that down. Okay. All right, a Rooney. And while that is drying, we'll put a pocket on the inside. I've already signed it and put my little corn on the cob. I don't know what those are called when you put them in the corn on the cob to eat, but anyway. I think this is the first time or maybe the second time I've used that with my signature. Another stamp. Okay, I think that's going to hold it for now. Let's put our, I stenciled the inside also. And y'all, I was just going to town because I stencil, as you all know, I stencil a lot. I was just having a blast. And wait do you see? I'm like, oh, hoot, I forgot. I'm covering all that up. But not all of it, but I mean, I'm covering up quite a bit of it. So I was like, oh, okay, well, that's a pretty rose. And then this little rose down here, but I was like, whoops. It didn't hit me until I was going to do the leaves around this one. And it hit me. I was like, nope, don't need it because nobody's going to see it. Is everybody still working on Halloween, or have you all gone to Thanksgiving? Let me see, where's my end there? I'm going to go like so. Let me see, yeah. All right. I'm going to let that dry a little bit. Okay. That's tacky right there. So while that's still drying, I did, this is a punch though. This little one. And that's one of my favorite papers. It's just tiny, teeny little pink roses with teeny, teeny, tiny blue flowers. And I went around it in Kit Flamingo. And it's just going to be up there with the balloons, you know. And we're just going to, as you all know, a lot of us do this, we just glue the body of the butterfly. I moved it a little bit there. Let's see. There we go. Now, where's my time? Okay. I'd love to leave this out until I was finished with it, but I don't know if yours does this. Sometimes a minute later, this will be clogged. Okay, so we have this. We have this. And what's going to go in there is a little journaling card with some fabric and some trim and an applique. Gonna go there. And then we have little notes with some lace and some card stock and some applique. That's gonna go, maybe that should go, hold on. Maybe we should go like so. Then like so. No. Do y'all do that? It has to look a certain way. Well, I'm still covering my appliques and there. Let's do that. And then I have some Prima tickets. And I went ahead and they were just on the cardstock, and I went ahead and cut them, you know, and took my little regular paper hole punch, and here, and then the center of each one, and then I have the decorative scissors and cut them like that. I thought that might be cute there. And then also inside, tuck a little note saying happy birthday. This always happens, doesn't it? Whenever you place it down. Okay, so 2 things. When I bring out the gem tack, and if you all don't know it, it's Beacon puts it out. And the reason I like it is because no one's told me it's failed yet. That doesn't mean it's not gonna. Do you know what I mean? But it's bonds, rhinestones, and crystals, sequins, and more to fabrics and accessories. So it's pretty good. I like it. Let's put it that way. Oh, I also made a tag, but to put in there, but I'm not sure if it's going to fit. And if it doesn't, that's fine. I'll just include it. And what I did, this is on the paper pad that this paper came out of, and this one, I took the cover and I cut it up to make tags, and then I have a punch for the top of this, and then some lace, then some ribbon, then an applique, and then fussy cut out this pretty pink rose. It has just little accents of metallic silver, and then did a die cut of 3 different kinds of tickets, so that, like I said, this goes to a very talented paper crafter, and so she can decorate that any way she wants. So let's see here, and I'm going to tell you all this. I'm not going to say who it's for because she might be by. But whenever, I made the envelope for it too already. I made this one. And I only went around here, and here with Kitsch Flamingo Distressing. I did make these. I keep saying we're going to do these together, and we will. You can make them, the wax seals, to look perfect. I'm personally not into that because even as a teenager, when I got my allowance, I would buy the wax and the I don't know what it's called, to make the seal that imprints it. I would buy those with my allowance. I mean, the idea of writing a letter with a quill and then sealing it with a wax seal, just to me is just yummy. And on this one in particular, I put, while the wax was still melted, I put some glitter in there, as you see. So what I will do is I will put my gem tack just at the top of it, or I guess here, and then just stick that there, because the weight of it, it won't seal it, but the weight of it will keep it, you know, down some. And if I still think it needs something else, because this is not going through the regular mail, I can put this. Hold on. Did it wrong. You know, to seal it, you can, you know, to keep it down, you can put like a little paper clip with a dangle, or if you've got, you can do like a little fabric stamp and dangle and something like that. So that's what I did. And I'll put her name on later. But we can do this and let that be drying when this is drying, can't we? Since we're going to have that gem tack out. Normally this is clogged. Because I don't use it tons and tons, even though you know I love the bling. But 9 times out of 10, it's clogged. Okie dokie. It does dry clear, y'all. So okay. And that will also help hold down the string as well. So that's how this ended up, okay? And even though part of me wants to put something here, I might put another butterfly going that way. It's possible. It might be cute doing a butterfly that's in a glittered pink. Might do that. And while we've got this out, let's just do the top portion here. Portion. Oh boy. I wonder where I picked that up. Portion. Remember, my accent's a hodgepodge of a lot of places I've lived. Let me make sure we've got that where we want it. Okay. And I do see, oh boy, that I went got a little happy with the glue. So when that happens, what I do, so that I don't have to disturb it, you know, by trying to get the glue off there, I'll get it off later, but I just I cut up my mat and I just put that there. And so, yeah. So we're good. It won't stick to that. And I will decorate the front a little bit. I did pull this. This is an embossing folder. Do y'all, I don't know if they still make them or not. They would, just the strips, you get like 3 or 4 of them. Is it Doris put them out, I believe? And you get like 3 or 4 of them in a packet. Joann's, well, that's where that came from. And that's going to go on the front. And that's what we have accomplished so far. And, oh, one more thing. This is what I was going to say. I interrupted myself, y'all. When I put on a envelope, please open carefully, it's because I'm going to put these inside, y'all. Won't that be fun for a birthday? There's balloons, there's confetti. Won't that be fun? Thank you all so much for joining me today. And I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening. Bye-bye, everybody. Take good care.